Right now at 10, ICE spotted in Eau Claire. What we know about their operations.
Plus, jaw-dropping video, the moment a La Crosse man crashes into a Quick Trip.
Plus, a candidate for Wisconsin governor making a campaign stop in Trempealeau.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Police reporting ICE activity in Eau Claire.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk has the story.
The Eau Claire County Sheriff's Office confirmed that ICE agents were operating in the county recently, but they're unable to provide a place or time. Images shared on social media reportedly show agents in the city of Eau Claire Monday. The sheriff says local law enforcement hasn't been asked to help with any detentions. One Eau Claire City Council member says he was disappointed by the news and that immigrants play a vital role in the community.
Our food scene is better because of immigrants. Our entertainment is better because of immigrants. You know, immigrants provide a lot of labor for local businesses.
According to the Sheriff's Office handbook, deputies are not allowed to detain people for violating federal immigration laws. And the same goes for the county jail. Security services can hold someone solely based on a federal immigration detainer. Reporting in Eau Claire, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Democratic Senator Kelda Roys hosting her first campaign event of 2026 in Trempealeau. Roys is running for governor of Wisconsin. She currently represents the 26th Senate District in Madison. One of her key campaign policies, opening a state health insurance plan for all Wisconsinites. She says she plans to work with both sides to get the job done.
One of the things I'm most proud of is that I actually have a long track record of working with Republicans and Democrats, bringing people together to pass legislation in every kind of legislative environment.
The Wisconsin election for governor is scheduled for November 3rd.
A News 8 follow-up, Pete Buttigieg finally rescheduling his La Crosse visit. It is now happening January 16th. Still no word on where, though. The former transportation secretary canceled a November stop after his mother became ill. Buttigieg is expected to speak on rising health care costs. Axios is reporting that Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar is seriously weighing a run for governor there. Reports say Klobuchar and Governor Tim Walz met privately over the weekend. Walz scrapped his plans for a third-term run while his state is caught up in a funding scandal.
Well, new video in the dramatic crash at the George Street Quick Trip. It shows the car losing control, jumping the curb, and smashing into the gas pumps. Police say Andrew Hermes was driving the vehicle. He was fleeing police at speeds above 87 miles per hour before the crash. He sustained non-life-threatening injuries. You can watch the full video at news8000.com.
Two proposals on food insecurity and roads are now headed to the full La Crosse Common Council.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee is in the newsroom with the details. Jadius.
Yeah, tonight the Judiciary and Administration Committee is recommending proposals they believe will benefit the city. One proposal involves long-term planning for a downtown construction project. Right now, Wisconsin's DOT is offering two options for work on 3rd and 4th Streets. One is to widen the sidewalks by narrowing parking. The second, add protected bike lanes, which would also mean less parking. The committee is recommending a resolution that asks the DOT to come up with other options to maintain both on-street parking and bike lanes.
What we need to figure out as council, in coordination with the Wisconsin DOT, is what is best for the city of La Crosse. Not one small group, not one small special interest, the city as a whole. And that is my goal.
The committee also moved forward with a proposal that would allow community refrigerators on private property, expanding access to free food. Now, both items will now be considered by the full La Crosse Council this upcoming Thursday. Reporting in La Crosse, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Well, we're going to see a lot of mist, a lot of low clouds, and even dense fog at times through Wednesday morning, and probably another round going Wednesday night and Thursday as we have this air mass sitting overhead. You can see we're still above freezing or at freezing at most locations. Overall visibility is still fairly good. We've been kind of in that 2 to 6 mile per hour range at all the areas. There's your temperatures right now, just hovering above freezing or below. This could mean a little slick spots maybe off and on later tonight, given some moisture may refreeze, but that would be a limited threat. Really, it's going to be the visibility. And as right now, most are above that really half-mile threshold for fog, but we do see mist here and there and expect these to get worse overnight at times, especially during the morning commute. You can see that's what we're going to deal with. Fog, low clouds, give or take there. We'll get up to about 34, so still very mild for this time of year as we continue to see that south wind at about 7 miles per hour in Eau Claire, getting down to 28, then we'll get back up to 34. Once again, fog could linger longer for areas further to the north and even cloud cover in the afternoon. Still very mild too. Now, unfortunately, we got the fog, then we got some rain coming, melt the snow, and then we got more snow potentially coming too with a couple systems. So I'll explain all that a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Happening around the state, the man accused of stalking a Wisconsin Supreme Court justice reaching a plea deal. Ryan Thornton of Racine has been sentenced to 2 years probation. Prosecutors are dropping a felony stalking charge as part of that deal. Police say Thornton called Chief Justice Jill Karofsky over 70 times, sent emails telling her to leave office and asking for her home address.
A Milwaukee County Sheriff deputy stopping a wrong-way driver. Zachariah Council was driving northbound in the southbound lanes for nearly 2 miles. The deputy put his squad car in the path of the vehicle to stop it. Police say Council admitted to being intoxicated. No injuries were reported.
A Grand Chute family returned home to find an unexpected guest. A deer crashed through the window at their home while they were away. The animal was trapped in the basement for 2 days before a neighbor spotted it and called the police.
We actually netted it, and we were going to use a blanket, but the animal had been in there a couple of days, so it was a little bit tired out, and we were able to just grab onto it by hand and take it out.
The deer wasn't injured, but left behind broken glass and waste throughout the home. It was released back into the wild.
Turning to Washington and growing questions and concerns over what comes next for Venezuela. It comes as the president eyes another country. CBS's Erica Brown reports.
Days after the dramatic capture of former Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife, some lawmakers have expressed concerns over what comes next for Venezuela.
The administration has no plan for what comes next in Venezuela.
For those who are saying that we're going to run and occupy Venezuela, we're not. What is the goal? Fix up the place. Create conditions for a free, fair election.
In a social media post Tuesday, the president said Venezuela will be turning over between 30 and 50 million barrels of sanctioned oil to the U.S. to be sold at its market price. Administration officials are expected to brief all members of the House and Senate Wednesday on the situation in Venezuela, and it comes as the White House is also renewing its push to control Greenland. The Trump administration said Greenland is a national security priority for the United States, with officials discussing a range of options for acquiring the territory, including utilizing the U.S. military.
Greenland should be part of the United States. The president has been very clear about that. That is the formal position of the U.S. government.
Greenland has its own government, but is a territory of Denmark, a NATO ally. The Danish prime minister said Trump's threats should be taken seriously. And some lawmakers have questioned what it could mean for the NATO alliance.
Nothing would lead to the absolute destruction of NATO more than American aggressive action against a long-term ally like Denmark.
These are our allies. You don't treat our allies this way. I mean, it's embarrassing.
President Trump has indicated he wants to settle the issue by the end of his term. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
We're starting to see the first polling since the Venezuela raid. According to U.gov, 39% of Americans approve Trump's handling of the situation, 46% disapprove.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting is no more. The board of directors voting to dissolve the organization. This coming after Congress's decision to end its federal funding. CBP made its debut in 1968 and it funded PBS, NPR, and hundreds of radio and TV stations across the nation. Still to come tonight, Senator Mark Kelly demoted his response to a censure and the Pentagon cutting his retirement pay.
And the 5th anniversary of the January 6th riots at the Capitol.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar. For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Make your New Year's resolution to organize your garage with help from Menards. Upgrade your garage storage with Suncast Garage Cabinets. These storage cabinets are easy to assemble and each shelf can store up to 75 pounds. This cabinet system is $679.89 right now for heavy-duty storage that protects your tools. Choose Masterforce. From shelving units to cabinets and so much more, you can keep your tools safe and within reach. Get this Masterforce tool chest for $879.98.
Save big money at Menards.
Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Happening today, a live look at the U.S. Capitol. Today is the 5th year anniversary of the January 6th attack. Over 1,500 people were charged in the riot. They were protesting the 2020 election results.
In D.C., two very different events marking the day. Democrats held a hearing on free and fair elections, while others recreated their march to the Capitol. CBS's Scott McFarland has more.
5 years ago, Metropolitan Police Officer Daniel Hodges tried to stop rioters from entering the U.S. Capitol when they attacked him. This day, January 6th, is never far from his mind.
There's no way anyone can possibly deny what occurred here, but that's exactly what's happening.
Hodges is one of more than 140 officers that were injured, maimed, gassed, and beaten by supporters of President Trump, who were there to stop Congress from certifying the 2020 election.
First of all, the election was rigged.
Trump still makes false claims that he beat President Biden in that race. And speaking to House Republicans Tuesday morning, he continued to cast doubt on election results in the states he lost.
I'll tell you what, I did great there 3 times. I was surprised 3 times that those elections are corrupt.
Like last year, there's no official event to remember January 6th at the Capitol. Instead, Democrats held a special hearing where they heard from one rioter who now regrets her involvement.
To me, taking a pardon would be a slap in the Capitol Police's face.
Pamela Hemphill, once known as the MAGA granny, rejected President Trump's pardon, but the rebuke has come with consequences.
I have been doxxed online, harassed, and physically assaulted. But I am here, and I don't care.
Officer Hodges says he's trying to move forward and has no love for those living in the past.
They're sad people. That's all they have in their life.
President Trump pardoned or commuted the sentences of more than 1,500 rioters. On Wednesday, some of them recreated their march to the Capitol. Scott McFarland, CBS News, Washington.
Senator Mark Kelly says he will fight the Pentagon's move to censure him. Yesterday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced the Pentagon's move to demote Kelly and to cut his retirement pay. It's over a video Kelly and other lawmakers made reminding troops they can refuse illegal orders.
Pete Hegseth doesn't like it when I criticize him. They sent me a letter of censure yesterday.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about the video. It was about other things that I said that they disagree with. And because of that, they want to demote me after spending 25 years serving my country.
Kelly is also a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee.
Flu activity in the United States has reached the highest levels seen in 25 years, and that includes our region. Health experts at Amplify Health by Gunderson say they're seeing a very high flu season. A new strain is partially responsible for the increased spread.
Viruses change every single year, which is why we need a new vaccine every single year. But what makes this new one a little bit different, that's called subclade K, is that it's able to evade the body's immune system just enough that allows it to spread a little bit more quickly among people.
In terms of severity, the number of people hospitalized due to the flu is about the same, but Meller still recommends getting a flu shot to minimize complications. The U.S. Mint unveiling a new coin marking the nation's 250th birthday. It's called the Mayflower Compact Quarter. It's the first of 5 new quarter designs that'll be released this year. The other coins will mark the Revolutionary War, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Gettysburg Address.
We'll have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, definitely foggy, but mild conditions for Wednesday. That fog could continue on Thursday, but we're tracking a lot more precip for Thursday that could go all the way through Saturday. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. It wouldn't be Friday without fish. Get yours with chips for $15.99 or with shrimp for $19.99. And end your week with $4 rail mixers. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
We see you out there being an original, which is why you shop at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Because you know we have everything you want and need at prices that give you the most for your money. Now that we're past the holidays, it's time to gift yourself 2 packs of queen-sized pillows, just $9.99. Select holiday storage is 20% off. And assorted Meow Mix cat food, just $18.99.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie could help you save.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. It wouldn't be Friday without fish. Get yours with chips for $15.99 or with shrimp for $19.99. And end your week with $4 rail mixers. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona. Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Yeah, over the next couple days, we're going to deal with some mild conditions yet, and then we have more precipitation for Thursday night all the way through Saturday, and that involves rain and snow too, and there's some accumulation with it too. But for the next probably 24, 36 hours at least, we're going to deal with periods of dense fog. It won't be all the time, but sometimes visibility could drop down to less than a quarter, especially during the morning commutes and maybe at night at periods too. We will see some breaks in the cloud cover tomorrow, also in the afternoon, and still mild, as I mentioned. A lot of areas will see 40s Wednesday and even Thursday before we have rain with one system that comes through that'll go Thursday night, and then another one Friday night and Saturday, which the one Friday night, Saturday is more snow. This one is rain, but there is a transition at some point Thursday night to snow, but we're not expecting a lot of accumulation or a lot of impacts with this one. So really overall, we got a lot of cloud cover overhead, so it's either going to be low clouds or it's going to be fog pretty much through the morning commute. And you see temperatures upper 20s, low 30s. They're not going to move much from these temperatures too overnight. Now, as we look at visibility, we're still dealing with occasionally. You can see Marshfield goes down to less than a mile. You've seen other areas kind of drop back and forth. Even Mankato, you can see going back and forth. And that's what you're going to probably be seeing in even a half mile of Viroqua off and on, with a lot more of the fog problems probably going to the morning commute. And overall, these are your temperatures waking up. We will see now improvement in visibility. Probably by 8 or 9, it will be less of a fog and just low clouds. And eventually towards the afternoon, we will get some breaks in the cloud cover, especially further west and south you go too. As we go to 1 to 2 in the p.m., you can see south of I-90, there's going to be sun. Unfortunately, as you go further north, we may continue to see cloud cover persist with a few breaks in the afternoon time frame. Here's your high temperatures. Once again, a lot of areas could get into the 40-degree mark or close to it, depending if we do get some sunshine for a lot of areas. Thursday, we are going to get more into the upper 30s, low 40s, even a little mid 40s because the winds are turning around from the south and we do have that rain coming back in. Now, if we kind of time this out, and I've kind of twisted this around a little bit so you can see the rain-snow transition that will be happening here. But really, it's going to be Thursday afternoon. You see this a large amount of rain, and this is 3D looking. So the more brighter, higher it gets, the more steadier rain it is. So you'll see that rain pretty much spread across the area, maybe just south of Eau Claire. And then eventually, as we go to 6 p.m., pretty wet evening commute extending to 9 p.m. But then you're going to start seeing that transition to rain to snow right on the outer edge. So Rusk County, maybe down to Wabasha area, and even further south could see that transition happening. And eventually it'll begin to spread eastward towards midnight. Some wet snow too. Even La Crosse eventually could get into that after midnight, but it will wrap up before the morning commute. So road-wise, could be some slush in some areas depending on how much snow we get, but I'm not expecting a lot of issues given we're not going to see a long period of snow. Precipitation, some areas could pick up over a ½ inch of just rainfall with this, maybe even an inch as you go further south. So it's a pretty good amount of rain coming too with this system. The next one, Friday night, Saturday, that is all snow. It's going to track pretty much right south of the area, so we'll have to keep a tabs on that because that could be accumulating. We could see some travel impacts from that as we go throughout. Otherwise, still mild. Even though behind the system, we kind of drop back into the 20s Sunday, but that's seasonable, and then we'll pop right back up into the 30s next week. So still a mild stretch going on. We do have some things to concern about too. Looking farther ahead, I do think we got some colder air coming about another week and a half here. We're going to flip that switch eventually.
It's January.
It's January.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, blocking out the noise. Matt LaFleur shares his team's mindset entering Saturday, plus a couple of important clashes in league play in both the MVC and Cooley. We got those highlights from there and elsewhere. Jacob is next.
Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices during the New Year's sale at Home Furniture.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life. Happy holidays from Better Hearing Center.
This cozy season, we invite all of our neighbors to make their bathroom the coziest room in their home. With quick installs and a lifetime warranty, we bring quality upgrades right to your doorstep. And we won't just leave you there. Our experienced team will be there every step of the way. Plus, with our easy financing available, you're able to get the comfort you want today on a budget that works for you. So upgrade your cozy room this season with River Valley Remodelers. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
The following is based on actual events.
What do you want for dinner? I'm just gonna call her. I don't care. You pick. No, we had that last week. I don't care. I've got it. I'll have ribs. You can have mac and cheese.
Ooh, the average couple disagrees about what to have for dinner about 3 times a week. Decision made. Pick up a Quick Trip take-home meal.
I love you too. Breadsticks. Gotta go.
Quick Trip. See you next time.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
A lot of good area basketball to get to tonight. Some games with some big implications in the conference standings. We begin here in town with Central trying to hand Onalaska their first defeat of the season. Hilltoppers enter ranked second in D2. Riverhawks with just one loss entering the night. Anna was up 19 at half, but Central making a run to start half number 2. Gabe Service gets the fadeaway to fall. Then a nice feed from Ezra Weiss to Cullen McGlashan for the easy bucket. But then the Hilltoppers get back on track. Ian Cole's turnaround jumper is no good, but little brother Tyler there to collect it, and he puts it in among the trees. And good minutes off the bench from sophomore Braden DeLong tonight. Here he spots Ian Cole open, and he's going to pull from 3 and hit. And then it's DeLong with a little razzle-dazzle spin move into the up and under. Onalaska stays perfect on the season. Logan and Prairie du Chien doing battle from the north side tonight. Pick this one up with the Rangers up 8 when Jamison Dagenhart drives, kicks to Tommy Check, whose try is good from downtown. Home side up 17-6 at that point. Soon after, Blackhawks sophomore Caden Sutter putting together a flurry of moves. He pulls up and connects for the mid-range J, but PDC had no answers for Logan tonight, as here Dagenhart is going to take it all the way and finish through the contact. Rangers take it 85-58. Big one featuring a couple contenders in the coulee as GET hosts West Salem. Just 3 minutes into this one, Drew McConkey draining the 3 as the Panthers start the game on a 13-0 run. But the Redhawks showing some resilience. Talon Fabian drives to the lane, gets the tough layup to go. It's now a 5-point game. Then with 5 left in the first half, McConkey gets a layup of his own to fall to keep the lead for the visitors. And it's West Salem with the upset over GET on the road as they take this one 80-52. And in Minnesota, Mabel Canton boys off to a good start this season, hosting Houston. The Cougar quarterback in the fall, Isaac Underbach, showing off his passing skills on the hardwood with a full court heave to Kale Wangsness, who finishes under the basket for 2. A few minutes later, it would be Underbach from downtown this time to cap off a 22-2 run early in the first half, and the three-point shots would continue to fall for the home team as Mabel Canton scores a 68-33 victory over the Hurricanes. Some girls finals to pass along tonight. Holman victorious over Sparta. Aquinas takes care of Toma in MVC play. Westby downs GET. Royal gets the better of Brookwood by 13. And a good night for the Golden Gophers and Badgers. Minnesota holds on to the win against the Hawkeyes, scoring their best win of the year. 4 Golden Gophers in double digits, led by Langston Reynolds. And Wisconsin defends their home court against UCLA, winning by 8. Badgers were paced by Nick Boyd, who had 20 points in UW, with a tough one coming up as they travel to Ann Arbor Saturday at noon to face the unbeaten Michigan Wolverines. The Packers and the Bears can deliver anything close to the 2 games they've already played this season. Fans of both sides and just football in general are in for a treat on Saturday night. Interestingly enough, Packers' last win came against the Bears, and Chicago's most recent victory came against Green Bay. Each game came down to the wire, with a couple lapses in execution being the difference between a win and a loss for each side. There's a ton of hype surrounding this game in the lead-up, and Matt LaFleur says he understands it because it's one of the best rivalries in the sport, but his team is not worried about all of that outside noise.
I mean, it's the same thing our guys have been doing all season long. It's a tough opponent on the road, a division rival. There's obviously going to be a lot of excitement. Not only, I mean, everywhere about this game. So, we just got to go play our type of game.
And also in his press conference, LaFleur saying he expects to get right tackle Zach Tom back, which would be a big boost for the offensive line. And he also is proceeding under the assumption Malik Willis will be good to go to back up Jordan Love. And stay with News 8 now for the Packers playoff push. Cade will be live in Chicago on Friday. Look for live reports starting during the news at 5 and more insight leading up to the game. That'll do for sports. Ken and Emily have some more news after the break.
The New Year's sale at Slumberland, up to 50% off list. Get your choice of these best-selling Lazy Boy recliners for just $5.55. Get a Sealy mattress for just $2.99. Pay no interest for 36 months with approved credit. Only at Slumberland.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
In the heart of Wisconsin dairy country, there's only one place making cottage cheese, and it's right here in Westby. Since 1903, Westby Cooperative Creamery has been farmer-owned and community-driven, crafting wholesome cottage cheese the same way for generations. And with a new investment in modern technology, we're ensuring our tradition continues, fresher, safer, and more sustainable than ever. Westby Cooperative Creamery, the only cottage cheese maker in Wisconsin. Farmer-owned, Wisconsin proud.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
The New Year mattress sale at Slumberland. Up to 50% off list. Get a Sealy Queen mattress for just $2.99 or a Sealy Posturepedic for $5.99. Get 60-month financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Save big, only at Slumberland.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The Consumer Electronics Show is underway in Las Vegas.
It showcases thousands of major global tech brands and startups each year. The standout of opening day was Cloyd. He's LG's AI-powered robot that can help with chores.
My favorite is when Cloyd actually folds the towels. This has been the holy grail for a long time. We've talked about smart appliances for a decade now, and they're becoming smarter and smarter.
All right, LG Electronics does not have a timeline yet for when this product will be sold in the U.S.
Fascinating idea, but we agree. He might be running a little slow.
Yeah, those are very deliberate arm extension movements as it was picking something off the couch. I mean, it's great that it can pick something off or fold a towel, perhaps, is this image.
And you saw him in the fridge, like, stealing milk. He probably will go through your fridge, too, and eat all your snacks.
You spill all the milk.
I don't know about this idea right now. I don't know about Cloyd.
That was probably going to take another year or two of refinement.
Yeah, fine-tune them. Yep. All right, we got another look at your forecast right after this.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, your pup isn't just boarded, they're pampered. From tail-wagging daycare to cozy overnight stays, we treat every dog like our own. Safe, clean, and full of fun. Book today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home. Well, gotta have heat, Einstein. Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The Primary Colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now, I have Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
And now, I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage, man?
That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh,
the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, we've got it all. Playful daycare, cozy overnight boarding, and a boutique full of treats, toys, and gear. Your pup gets love, care, and plenty of tail-wagging fun. And you get peace of mind. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
All right, tomorrow it'll still be mild. We'll be dealing with the morning fog, but some areas will see that afternoon sunshine, so get out and enjoy it. It's still going to be mild and dry pretty much through Thursday morning, but then we're going to have rain come back in Thursday night. Maybe changing back to a little snow Friday morning. The bigger system potentially looming for the early part of the weekend.
A little bit of variance there.
Yes, but still mild. No really cold
That's
conditions.
what we like. We like mild. Thanks for joining us at 10.
We'll see you tomorrow.